in the matches so far decided in the round. We saw Adelaide playing the Melbourne Victory, and this was an early decision that went Melbourne's way in the 40th minute. Sarah Walsh.
It's a tough decision, but I think she has actually come in with her feet up. But I mean, that could go either way, really.
And stepping up to take the penalty, Lisa De Vanna making no mistake into the side netting. A little bit of get square here resulted in a yellow card, but this was mainly a match for the Melbourne Victory. And the long ball from Steph Catley to Caitlin Friend. She had a 20th birthday last week, a belated celebration. The final score, Melbourne Victory 2, Adelaide United 0. Let's hear from Emma Checker.
Obviously it's a pretty good start. Even though I scored last week, it was a pretty disappointing result in the end, and obviously that's not how you want to start a season, but it was good that we could come out firing, and we worked hard this week, and I think we've got a result that we deserve.
Rest of the afternoon at WIN Stadium in Wollongong, and an early opportunity for Jodie Taylor off the post. This went inside the post. It came from Renee Rollison, and she'll take that one. The long ranger putting the Sydney FC side ahead off the crossbar. Tara Andrews. In fact, that came into play more than once throughout the afternoon as both sides peppered the woodwork throughout. Sydney FC, though, did sneak ahead. This was a little bit untidy at the back from Newcastle. Sam Kerr in to make it 2-0, and then Jodie Taylor poaching a couple, as is her wont, Sarah Walsh.
That's right. I think this season is shaping up to be the Jodie Taylor, Michelle Heyman, I guess, episodes. But here again, yeah, just getting in front of the keeper where she needs to be.
The final score in favour of Sydney FC, 4-0. Rollison, Kerr and Taylor, the goal scorers. Let's hear from the Sydney FC coach, Alan Stajic.
Our quality and execution in the front third was really poor, and I think, fair credit to Newcastle. They made it really hard and really made it hard for our attack to have good flow, but some of our execution in the front third was really poor.
Now over in Perth, and not the great start for the home side, with Tamika Butt taking advantage in the 3rd minute of the little outside of the right boot. Thanks very much. Nonchalance and disappointment in goal for the home side, Perth. It was going to get worse as the day progressed. Sure, Perth, they had a couple of chances. That flashed across the face of goal, and Brisbane likewise peppered the goal mouth on the odd occasion. But Brisbane ended up scoring a 3-0 victory, and this one came from Claire Polkinghorne.
As you can see, her surprise. It's good to see her up near the goal, especially for those, I guess, crosses in.
What about this? Amy Chapman, that's a scorcher.
Some goal by Amy Chapman.
From long range, and that made it 3-0. A wonder goal that could be a candidate for goal of the season. Let's hear from Tamika Butts.
It was a tough game, hard win, well fought by our girls, and Glory put on a good game too, but it's good to have our first 3 points for the season. Hopefully it's got our ball rolling.